Faiyeh. Abala litima. Nkachole. Litima kanchole. Enchole men. Enkarasa Malik. Kumama to my channel. This is going to be the next installment of the Balanta language series. Another short video, but I think it's very important to touch upon this specific word that I use so often. Faiyeh. Faiyeh, unlike what it sounds like, is not fire, although it can be attributed to fire, because Faiyeh actually means power. And fire, like other elements, is a very powerful natural force. And when we say Faiyeh in the Balanta language, it's an expression of affirmation for whatever you just said. And this is why I say it so much after I say something powerful, after I hear something powerful. Whenever I experience power or some type of force that I attribute, that I align with personally, that my spirit aligns with, I say Faiyeh. I exclaim that. And I encourage every Balanta person to start using that in their vocabulary while they're speaking to others in their family or just in general in life, so that you can attract Faiyeh into your life. So just to go break down Faiyeh a little bit deeper, Faiyeh is similar to other forms of, you could say, life force energy. I'll use that term. Life force energy meaning anything that animates an object or a being, anything that moves, electricity, spirit, anything that really invigorates and is pure in essence. That's life force energy. And that's what Faiyeh is. In other languages, in Africa, I'll use the Yoruba, for example. The word for it is Ashe. Ashe is the Yoruba word for their life, for what they call life force energy. Also in the Igbo language, there's a word called Chi, C-H-I, which is similar to the Chinese conception of life force energy, which is also called Chi. In India, I think it's called Prana. And there's many different terms for all over the world, but the Balanta, we call it Faiyeh. And Faiyeh is spelled many different ways. I like to spell it F-A-I-Y-E-H. Faiyeh. Faiyeh. You can also spell it without the Y and make it so it's F-A-E-H. Faiyeh. Or you can do F-A-I-E-H. Faiyeh. Instead of Faiyeh. Whichever way is perfectly fine. A lot of people have different tongues and different accents in the way they say different words, and it's just like the Balanta people to have that diversity, because there's over 6 or 7 different dialects of the Balanta language. You have Kintohe, you have Pech, you have Sofa, you have Ganja, you have Brasa, you have so many different Mane. There's so many different dialects, so many different types of Balanta people. So don't really hang up on too much on how you say the word, just as long as you know what it means when you're first starting. But yes, Faiyeh is a very, very important concept. It's very spiritual to our people because, like I said, it represents that pure life force energy. And like I said in my Arasa video, when I explained what Arasa means, the singular Balanta person, that means pure and undefeated. Purity is a really, really high concept in the Balanta ontology and on our way of thinking and being. We value purity in all things. So with that being said, Faiyeh, you want to really attribute that to things that are righteous. Just because something's powerful doesn't mean that it's righteous or that it should happen. So be very careful how you use Faiyeh, but I encourage you, please use it more in your Balanta vocabulary, especially if you're a descendant of the Brasa people. I personally believe that Faiyeh was given to each and every woman, man, being on this earth, and it's our jobs to use Faiyeh in order to uphold truth, justice, and ma'at, which is balance in this life. So if you enjoy this video, if you really resonate with Faiyeh and you feel Faiyeh within you, and anything you do, you feel it in there, like this video and subscribe and share it with every Balanta person you know, or just any person in general. I would appreciate it. Abene. Thank you. Faiyeh.